Hey there, champions. This is Mrs. Gardner, and we are going to continue with our Foundations lessons. So before we get started, I want you to make sure that you have your Foundations student notebook with your crayons or colored pencils and your Wilson writing grid and a dry erase marker. So go ahead and make sure that you have both of these things before we get started. And if you need to pause the video while you get them, that's fine. Pause and come back. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you, and we are going to learn a couple of new letters. Okay, let's see. Our first new letter is I, ich, I, and our second letter is U, I and U are vowels. They are very special, and they are on a different colored card than our consonants. So for instance, N, let me flip back over to N. N is on a yellow card because it is a consonant, and our vowels are on the salmon color cards. Okay. I'm going to show you our vowel extension poster that has all of our vowels, and as you can see, I and O are both on our vowel poster. So when you are saying the letter I, you can sound it out as long as your breath will carry. So it doesn't really ever end. So when you say the letter I, you say I, itch. And when you say you can say you up, right? Okay, so those two are vowels, I and U. Let me show you what our standard letter cards look like for I, ich, I. Here is I, ich, I, and U up. All right, excellent. Let's go over to our large letter formation grid. I am going to use my pencil, and I'm going to show you how to write an I. An I is a plain line letter. So you are going to start on the plain line, go straight down to the grass line, and then you're going to make a dot in between the skyline and the plain line. You're going to do the same thing 3 times. So you're going to start at the plain line, go down to the grass line, make your dot above. I didn't go above the plain line, and I did not go below the grass line. Do one more, start at the plain line and straight down to the grass line, and then we make our dot. So those are my 3 I's. I, ich, I. Okay, let's see. I am going to show you how we make our U up. So first of all, let's put your marker. I'm going to put my marker on the plain line, and I'm going to go down to the grass line, circle back up to the plain line, and straight back down to the grass line. U up. I'm going to start at the plain line, go down to the grass line, loop back up to the plain line, and straight, whoop, Gardner made a mistake. Back up to the plain line and straight back down to the grass line. I'm going to do one more. Start at the plain line, go down to the grass line, back up to the plain line, and straight down to the grass line. U up. All right, as you can see, both my I and my U are plain line letters. Go ahead and write your I's and your U's on your Wilson writing grid. Make sure you stay between the plain line and the grass line. And I would like it if you would take a picture and submit it to me so that I can see that you are writing your letters correctly. All right, I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a minute. The next thing that we are going to do, so go ahead and finish your letters on your Wilson writing grid. If you need to pause the video and finish your I's and your U's on your Wilson writing grid. And take out your student notebook. And you are going to turn to page 10. Page 10 has all of your vowels. I want you to find I, ich, I, and you, up, up. Your letter is I, your story is ich, your sound is I. Go ahead and color the story ich for your I. After you have colored ich, I want you to come down to U. U is your letter, up is your story, is your sound. Go ahead and color your up. All right, kiddos, great job today. I do want to mention one thing that I forgot to mention during our lesson, that when you are writing your letters, I want you to make sure that you are pinching your marker or your pencil between your forefinger and your thumb and letting it rest on the rest of your fingers when you write. So it should look something like this, right? And make sure that you are sitting in a chair, feet flat on the floor, ready to engage when we are writing our Fundations letters. All right.